Technology has made our lives a lot easier and more convenient, but what engineering and architecture, paired with technology, can bend is beyond what we can expect. From ambitious projects to realized architectures, there's nothing brilliant minds behind these projects can't bring to reality with, of course, an incredibly high amount of money. A brilliant idea won't come true unless there's enough budget. Pioneering concepts and ideas require so many resources, so if one wants a dream come true project, preparing a huge budget should be the first step. So today, we are going to give you the world's most aspiring projects that are extremely expensive, and of course, huge enough that can take years to finish. Please make sure to hit like and subscribe to this YouTube channel to stay updated on the latest in the luxury world. At Luxury Mindset, we bring you all luxurious information ranging from items, cars, houses, places, and even people who bathe in luxury. Not only that, but we also give you the amount you would need to purchase any of these luxurious stuff. So, if you're interested in the rich, becoming rich, or even dreaming of lying on a mattress of gold or dollar bills, click the notification bell to keep yourself updated on this channel. Number 10. The Great Man-Made River in Libya. The Great Man-Made River, or GMR, has been a labor of love since 1985. When finished, it will provide water to more than 350,000 acres of agricultural land, making it the greatest irrigation project in the history of irrigation. In addition to assisting Libyan farmers with their crops, it will increase access to clean drinking water in most of the country's towns. It is the world's largest underground system of aqueducts and pipes. It has more than 1,300 wells, the majority of which are above 500 meters deep, and it provides 6,500,000 meters of fresh water daily to towns like Tripoli, Benghazi, Sirte, and others. It was the eighth wonder of the world, according to the late Libyan leader Muammar Gaddafi. The Gaddafi regime provided funding for the project, which is owned by the Great Man-Made River Project Authority. The project was estimated to cost more than $25 billion in total. Number 9. The Doha Metro in Qatar. The Doha Metro is a rapid transit system that started operating on May 8, 2019 in Doha, the capital of Qatar. It consists of 3 lines with a combined length of about 76 kilometers and 37 stations. The Doha Metro is one of the world's fastest driverless trains with a top speed of 100 kilometers per hour and is an essential part of the wider Qatar rail network, which will also include the Lusail LRT and a long-distance rail of passengers and freight connecting Qatar to the GCC. The style is known as vaulted spaces, and it is based on traditional Islamic architecture while incorporating contemporary design features. The company in charge of designing the metro stations, UN Studio, emphasized the local vernacular architecture. The result is a design that connects the nation's past and present. The station's outside shape, which mimics the interior of an oyster using bright, contemporary materials, is one of the design's most important components. The station's levels will be open to one another, providing comfort for travelers while hiding lighting and ventilation under curved arches. The project's cost is said to be $36 billion. Number 8. The new capital of Egypt. Embassies, government organizations, the parliament, 30 ministries, a soaring presidential palace, and over 6.5 million people are anticipated to reside in the new administrative capital. According to a pledge made by the government, each resident of the new development will have access to 15 square meters of green space. With planted vegetation, double the size of Central Park in New York, the new capital will feature a central green river made up of open water. Thus, the project is also marketed as a means of reducing pollution and greening Egypt. In 2015, when it was featured in Egypt's 2030 vision, the development of this new metropolis was originally mentioned. A large area makes up the future capital. Egypt plans to build an international airport with a total area of 700 square kilometers in its new capital. Egypt also plans to build a massive skyscraper known as the Al-Maktoum Capital in its future capital, which covers an area of 700 square kilometers and will eventually surpass the Burj Khalifa, the world's largest structure at the moment in size. The new administrative capital currently lacks a name, and a competition will be launched to choose the name and logo of the city. It is anticipated that this will relieve Cairo of some of the responsibility of supporting Egypt's expanding population. It is anticipated that the new administrative capital will cost $45 billion. Number 7. The Dubai Land in UAE. The premier theme park and entertainment complex in Dubai will be twice as huge as Walt Disney World in Orlando, Florida, and will feature 6 distinct worlds spread across 107 square miles. It will be the largest collection of theme parks in the world, with 200 smaller projects and 45 megaprojects. In 4 phases, Dubai Land is being constructed. The first phase of development, from 2005 to 2010, was supposed to entail the creation of the initial roadways and infrastructure. Each phase will run for 5 years. The project is still in progress despite the COVID-19 outbreak wreaking havoc on the amusement park business as a whole and the initial delays caused by the global recession and subsequent financial problems. Dubai has recovered from the financial crisis better than most other nations, and according to recent projections, a significant portion of Dubai Land will be developed before 2025. The total cost of this project is said to be up to $65 billion. Number 6. The Shinkansen project in Japan. One of Japan's largest transportation projects is the Chuo Shinkansen, a new rail line based on the Japanese superconducting magnetic levitation, or maglev system, is being built in phases as part of the Chuo Shinkansen project, commonly known as the Tokaido Shinkansen bypass. Tokyo and Nagoya cities are projected to be connected by the Japanese maglev railway in 40 minutes. That's less than an hour's travel from New York City to Montreal. Shinagawa Station in Tokyo, Nagoya Station, and the construction of stations in Sagamihara, Kofu, Lida, and Nakatsugawa were all included in the original project scope. The 500 km per hour design speed for the maglev project's top speed. The 286-kilometer trip to Nagoya will include tunnels for around 90% of the distance through the network of Japan Railways. The project intends to cover all of Japan using the Shinkansen high-speed rail lines. The Tokaido Shinkansen, which runs between Tokyo and Osaka, is the most well-liked route. The estimated price of this project is $13.7 billion. Number 5. The South to North Water Diversion Project in China. It is the biggest endeavor of its kind ever made. In order to feed the parched north with water, the project entails taking water from southern rivers. It has already taken 50 years of this enormous project to get started, and construction is predicted to take almost as long. It will eventually redirect 44.8 billion cubic meters of water annually to the urban areas of the drier north when it is finished in 2050. 3 diversion routes must be built spanning the eastern, central, and western regions of the nation from south to north in order to connect China's 4 major rivers, the Yangtze, Yellow River, Huaihe, and Haihe. It is estimated that the overall project will cost $62 billion. Number 4. The Al-Maktoum International Airport in UAE. Dubai International Airport is 40 kilometers away from Al-Maktoum International Airport. It can carry 160 million passengers and nearly 12 million tons of freight annually. It will be the biggest airport in the world when it is finished. It is capable of handling all modern aircraft, even the super jumbo A380. The construction of the new airport and the accompanying infrastructure will happen in stages. 1 runway and Dubai Logistics City, a multimodal logistics center for air, sea, and land services, were both included in the first phase. There will be several terminals, 5 runways, a sizable cargo area, and 2 main entrances at the airport. The brand new airport is furnished with numerous concourses and a 91-meter tall air traffic control or ATC tower, the tallest freestanding ATC tower in the Middle East, and an aviation monument. The most recent avionics and navigational aids are available at the ATC Tower. Al-Maktoum Airport will promote the development of hotels, shopping centers, infrastructure, and cutting-edge maintenance facilities. As a result, there will be a regional maintenance center equipped to do the essential inspections on any aircraft, including the A380. The estimated price of the project is $33 billion. Number 3. The Silk City in Kuwait. Kuwait's future city Madinat Al-Harir, also known as Silk City, is now being built. Madinat Al-Harir, which was designed as a response to Kuwait's escalating overpopulation problem and overburdened infrastructure, is also anticipated to strengthen Kuwait's already robust economy through the investments it will draw, thanks to its multi-purpose character, and to create 450,000 new jobs. One of the most innovative and expensive construction projects in the area, Madinat Al-Harir, is being built across a total area of 250 square kilometers in Subiya. It is expected to be erected in distinct sections and completed within 25 years. The Jaber Causeway, which is under construction but is much awaited because of all the features it will eventually include, will connect the city to Kuwait. An estimated $130 billion will be spent on it. Number 2. The Urban Renewal Project in Turkey. In light of the reality of earthquakes, this project is a thorough, state-sponsored construction strategy to create safe and sustainable cities. 3 major fault lines intersect Turkey's terrain, and the vast majority of the nation's buildings are in urgent need of strengthening to reduce their vulnerability to earthquakes. Around 8.5 million homes are expected to be either strengthened or rebuilt as part of the anticipated urban regeneration project. How and where the government intends to relocate millions of citizens from their homes during the project are still up for debate. According to reports, urban regeneration is a must in Turkey, and the government must act quickly to address this issue. The cost is an estimate of $400 billion. And number 1, the Neom city in Saudi Arabia. The 170-kilometer stretch of a coastline in the northwestern part of the nation would be devoid of cars, streets, and carbon emissions. This is a significant step in Saudi Arabia's transition away from an oil-based economy because the smart city will be totally powered by clean energy. Smart cities and towns, ports, business districts, research facilities, sports and entertainment venues, and tourism attractions will all be part of it. The development will include a total area of 26,500 square kilometers and be divided into a number of zones, including logistical and industrial sectors. It is anticipated to be finished in 2025. An international airport is one of a network of airports included in the plans. The first, located in Sharma's northern region and known as Neom Bay Airport, began offering regular flights for Neom personnel and investors last year. With a budget of $500 billion, it is the most costly and ambitious project ever undertaken. Which among these projects are you looking forward to the most? Let us know by leaving a comment below, and don't forget to keep yourself updated in the luxury world by clicking the notification bell. We'll see you in our next coming videos.